there's one person who believes that he and he alone deserves the credit for getting Representative Kevin McCarthy across the finish line to become a majority speaker of the House. And of course, that guy is Donald Trump. And why don't we turn to this, what are we calling it? Bleat? Here's the bleat. Donald Trump bleating. The fake news media was, believe it or not, very gracious in their reporting that I greatly helped Kevin McCarthy attain the position of Speaker of the House. Thank you, I did our country a big favor. So these people that I hate actually gave me credit. Thank you, thank me. I'm just gonna pat myself on my own back. So yes, apparently Trump placed a potentially critical phone call to Representative Matt Gaetz, whose present vote solidified McCarthy's defeat on the 14th ballot late Friday night. But the former president also spoke on the phone with Representative Andy Biggs, another vocal McCarthy holdout. Remember, these are people who then were able to flip their votes and did in fact vote for him. So I want to just name the fact that Donald Trump had been advocating for Kevin McCarthy on a lot of news media outlets. They knew that he was pro-McCarthy, and even Lauren Boebert said, look, I love Donald Trump, that he's my favorite president, but I would almost ask for him, I believe she said, I would ask for him to reconsider. Did she have any other names in mind? No, not really, but reconsider. In other words, this was a moment where the actual Freedom Caucus, the Trump caucus, the MAGA caucus was going against Donald Trump himself. And that, I think, presented the biggest oh, what's happening? Is there a new Trump? Will it be George Santos? Like, why are they breaking with him only to then, I don't know, what was the play there? I guess is my question.
This just feels like a sort of neighborhood issue, right? Like it's just neighbors squabbling as far as these little pissants in the house. Like they just feel like this is their fight. Trump sort of hovers above all of this stuff. Like obviously he's gonna be their next candidate for president, which is clearly a way bigger job and a way bigger deal. And this is just petty score settling between people who are in the House of Representatives, right? Back in the days, again, like people gotta understand the Boeberts and the Matt Gaetzes of the world, they used to be very, very far from the power. Yes. They could be counted on to gin up votes, to rile people up. They might even work in, the campaigns and the operations to get people elected, but they never held any actual power. However, the footsie that these guys have played with the lunatic fringe of the right has resulted in, these guys aren't just people you patronize for votes, every November, right? Like these people are actually now part of the power apparatus and they're wielding that power. Yep. And they're doing it in ways that, the establishment doesn't like. And, as detrimental as it is to the country, it's quite hilarious to watch unfold.
It is, and it is also hilarious to watch Kevin McCarthy, who has always tread this line with Donald Trump of, hey, call off your dogs, call off your boys on January 6th. They are your people, they're not Antifa. To see him sort of try to skate this line and then have it bite him in the ass is very interesting. But of course, he's got to kiss the ring. And don't worry, that rift is ending because McCarthy, at the end of the day, still kisses the ring of Donald Trump. And here he is thanking him for his support.
But I do want to especially thank President Trump. I don't think anybody should doubt his influence. He was with me from the beginning. Somebody wrote the doubt of whether he was there, and he was all in. He would call me and he would call others. And he really was, I was just talking to him tonight, helping get those final votes. And what he's really saying, really for the party and the country, that we have to come together. We have to focus on the economy. We got to focus, make our borders secure. We got to do so much work to do, and he was a great influence to make that all happen. So thank you, President Trump.
We got to do so much work to do. And with that begins the 118th Congress, led by Republicans, to do the work to do. That's it. That's pretty much what's gonna happen. But there he is. He's got to go back to Trump. I don't know. We'll see. Come 2024, will they all support him as president again? Woz, any final thoughts before we take a break?
I just love Kevin McCarthy just giving it up to Trump, just like, yeah, he's great. He was with me the whole time. It took 15 votes for me to get in, but Donald Trump, he was there from the beginning. He's great. He's my father. I love him. It's just, it's pathetic.
Yes, I'm reminded of Anna Kasparian, you know her, saying that this is an entire party of beta males who pretend and are so obsessed with being the alpha, but they are complete betas when it comes to Donald Trump.
Check out the Damage Report podcast each day, wherever you get your podcasts, whether Pocket Casts or Stitcher or iTunes. You can join me as I give you the news and stories you want, with a range of co-hosts and interview guests jumping in on the fun each day. Again, that's the Damage Report, wherever you get your podcasts. And if you get them at iTunes, don't forget to rate and review. Sometimes I'll read them live on the show.